Hello everybody! If you've been checking my social media somewhere over the last few months, you'll see that I started working as a designer. I'm working for a very new Japanese brand. It's a brand that's owned by a much larger company that owns a lot of Japanese brands. Some of them you might see in places like lavnder. When I started working for the brand, I asked them if it was possible for me to document the process of me working for them from start to finish, and they said it was okay, so I decided to make this video. Working as a designer for a Japanese brand has been something I've wanted to do for such a long time, but obviously when you're working in a foreign country and you got stuff like visa and just general money problems to think about, it's very hard to start working in a completely new field. Another thing to mention is that I did think about producing my own designs for a while, but I know people who design in Japan and they do it from very different avenues. Like there's people that produce their brand completely themselves, there's people who work for pattern makers or other brands and stuff like that, and I've been thinking about for a while about which way was best for me. I'm glad I chose this avenue because I don't think I would like to do this all by myself, mostly because I don't have time and you need a lot of money and a lot of knowledge, and I think that's a very big risk to take completely on your own. So for now I think it's very good I'm working with a company, but in the future if this works out I wouldn't mind producing my own brand. So we'll just see how far this goes. I still have my main job and I'm working this job on the side because it's just designing, so it's not like it doesn't take up so much of my time. So I thought this video would be good for people who are thinking to work in a similar field or just interested in how the process of designing and making clothes goes. I've always been very critical of Japanese fashion because I love Japanese fashion so much, and that's partially why I wanted to design clothes, because I wanted to design something cute that was also very comfortable. And I'm actually wearing my first design today. This is the first thing that we ever designed and produced. So the brand name is Mumu, and the target demographic is people who love very dreamy clothes. Literally, it doesn't matter who you are as long as you love cute dreamy things. I think generally that's the target audience we're going for. It doesn't matter about how old you are or where you live or your race or your gender or anything like that. Our Instagram is already up, you can find it here. And our official website will go up on the 21st of January, and then on the 27th and 28th we are doing a pop-up in Harajuku. I'll post the address, but I think we're making a flyer, so I'll post that on my social media a little bit later. And then we officially start selling online from the 29th, and we will be selling worldwide. I'm really excited, and I'm really thankful for everyone who has supported me on this journey, and I'm really excited to go on this journey with you and show you the behind the scenes process. Okay, so I'll start from the start. Early at the start of last year, I was approached by this Japanese company. They mailed me through Instagram, and basically they proposed the concept of the brand that they wanted to make. The concept is basically a brand of designers who are also influencers. And of course we're going to be making subculture clothes, tenshikaiwa clothes, jidai clothes. So generally we all know the kind of clothes for people who enjoy those styles and the kind of things that they want and the kind of things they want to wear. And then that way we can also do our own self-promotion and we can promote each other. So it would be just basically influencers helping influencers and working together and just, yeah, going on this little journey together. At this time there are 6 influencers working and I am the only foreigner. The others are Japanese. They're all incredibly cute and they all have their own very individual styles. If you go on the Instagram you can see the designers they have already posted, and they're all very cute, and they all have their own very unique style, because this brand is aiming to sell to people from a variety of styles. So yeah, they contacted me and basically they were looking for influencers that also have a design background, and actually I do, and I have drawn a lot. My degree I had to design, and my A levels I designed and stuff like that, so this was something I thought that could be quite fun. But I was very wary because if you've seen my videos before, I've worked with a lot of Japanese companies and they're not always good, and a lot of the time they really take advantage of you. So I went into this very skeptical. So yeah, they were very receptive, and they showed me the brands that they have worked with before and the kind of concept they were looking at and the other influencers. And I knew a few of the influencers, so I was already very excited, and I really liked the general feel of the company. So I agreed that I would start working with them. They gave me a lot of free range with my design, so I took about a month and I drew a whole bunch of designs that I thought were things that I would like to wear, and that perhaps people who enjoy the kind of fashion I like to wear would also like to wear. And then every time I would submit a design to them, they asked me to submit 3 designs, and then they would choose one from those, and then that would start going into production. One thing I thought was nice about this is that the women who are choosing the designs, they're actually all pretty young, and they're also into this kind of fashion. So they also had a lot of knowledge about the kind of things that that we would wear, and also when it came to like pattern making, how the design should fit and like what would be more comfortable and stuff like that. And that was very important for me. The first couple of meetings we spoke a lot about shipping overseas, because up until now they didn't have that much knowledge about it. And so I explained about how important it is for other countries that they keep everything very diverse, and of course we want clothes that come in multiple sizes. The issue with that is that we are a very small company, and they don't have enough money obviously now to make multiple sizes, but their goal is to eventually do that. So until then, we talked about how we can make the clothes stretchier and more accessible to different sizes, and I thought that was a very nice conversation, and they have really worked to make the designs as stretchy and comfortable as possible so they fit all different kinds of body types, and I'm really impressed with how much work and research they did into that. So yeah, I started off making my first designs, and then I sent them to the company, and they chose the first one as this setup. It is a hoodie top and skirt. The idea is that it's pretty sporty but also very cute, and it's very comfortable, so you can wear it out but you can wear it at home. And of course, it has these little cat ears and it has like things like ribbons and lace details and stuff like that. And I made a white and blue Tenshikaiwai version, and also a black, pink and white Jidai version. And that whole idea that I wanted to do is that you have clothes that you can wear with your friends, and even if you guys don't have exactly the same style, you can still vibe together in a very similar way. And that's because like one of my best friends is obviously Yumechi, and she wears more Jidai and I wear more Tenshikaiwai, and I wanted to design something that we could wear together that would also make us very similar but also very different. So yeah, I actually had her in my mind a lot when I was designing. So then after that we had some Zoom meetings, and from there we had to discuss so many things like what kind of fabric, how are we going to make the clothes stretchy, are we going to use shirring, are we going to have like lace, where are we going to put the zippers and stuff like that. We had so many meetings. I think the hardest part of this probably was that there are a lot of meetings, but they were all very important. And this company has a lot of people working for them that are very good pattern makers, and honestly I've been so impressed with them. When I would submit any designs, they would take them and like deconstruct them, and they would offer me advice, like for example, oh well, like you put a zip here, but if you put it there, or maybe if you added a lace-up ribbon at the back, then that could make it more comfortable and stretchy, and just stuff like that. And it's been absolutely fantastic. The thing is, of course, is that they're under a budget, so sometimes when I would show a design, it would be impossible to make because it would just be too expensive, and they don't want to obviously make the products too expensive. So we would think about ways that we can make it cheaper to produce. One of the best moments was when the first sample of this came in, and I actually went to the office and got to try it on. Okay, so we're at the office and we are gonna see the first sample for the first month and the first product. I'm really excited because it's the first sample I've ever made for my first design, and I'm really excited. Everyone's really cute and I'm really nervous.
じゃあ早速サンプルの方が上がってきたので、それを見ていただきたいと思います。
あ、かわいい。
こんな感じで。
すごいぴったり。いい感じですか？あ、かわいい。スカートもすごいデザインとぴったりですね。
そうですね。形的に
さすが。じゃらーん。 It's so cute. It's even better than I thought. It's really, really stretchy, which is what the main thing that I asked for, because we're probably unable to make like many sizes at first. So I wanted to make sure that it's at least stretchy, so it would be super, super free size. It's really, really cute. The lace part is super, super cute, and the fabric is very, very comfortable. Ah! Kawaii! Kawaii. Oh my god, I love it so much. 思ったより本当にすごい。良かったです。The material is kind of like, how do I say, like tracksuit or sweatshirt? So it's breathable and comfortable.
ちょっとだけここだけ短くしてフリルちょっと見えても可
ああ、
愛いかな。
なるほどね。そう。それも可愛いと思います。じゃあそうします。
そうします。じゃあちょっとだけ
はい。
短くするんですよね。
あ、それ可愛い。Yeah, this is the zip fastener. Yeah. It's a little bit different to the one that I drew, but they had to find a similar one. This one's really, really cute, I think. Kawaii to思います。They were really, really helpful. We documented and like we had to like measure all parts of it, and we were like, how can we make this cuter? How can we make this more comfortable? And we ended up changing the length of some of the lace. We ended up changing the color and the fabric of some of the ribbons. We ended up changing a few things, and ultimately we had 3 tries, and we ended up deciding that on the 3rd sample that this was exactly what we wanted. That part was really, really fun. Being able to see something go from design to being a real product and then being able to wear it was honestly one of the best things that has ever happened to me. I was very, very happy to be able to be a part of this project and see like just a drawing go to something real. It was such an incredibly nice feeling. Okay, so this is actually the 2nd sample. The one we saw before is black and white and pink, and this one is white and blue, and it's more like Tenchi Kaiwai. And they changed a few things. We made the skirt longer, the frizzy part, so that the frills pop out a little bit more. We changed the type of ribbon and made the ribbon thinner. We probably changed the ribbon again because it's kind of weak, but I kind of like it. It's kind of cute. And there were also like lines here. There were lines here that we removed, and yeah. We also changed the fabric to make it lighter, and this one you can't see through as much, and that was one of the biggest problems with the first sample. But overall I'm very, very, very happy. It's super, super, super cute, and I prefer the white and blue colorway, and the ears are super cute. They're like really squishy. They feel like little marshmallows. And obviously after the first one went well, we started talking about the 2nd and 3rd designs. And yeah, it's been pretty much the same process. I'll send them a design. They'll look at it and decide if there's any parts that could maybe be improved, and then we'll settle on the final design. They'll send it to the factory. The factory will send us the sample. I will try it on and maybe think about any ways it can be improved. We'll measure everything, change some parts, send it away, and it will come back with a new sample. And then if that's okay, we'll decide, yep, this is the thing that we're ready to release. The company itself has also a lot of Chinese and Korean people working now, which is pretty nice, because then they're more global thinking. And all the people I've worked with have been really, really fantastic. Like, they have completely listened to everything I've had to say. They've taken me really, really seriously, particularly when I've spoke about shipping overseas and like the kind of things that people overseas would like to see. They've been really, really nice, and they've taken everything I've said on board. And then when we decided on the last sample for this, it was time to have our first photo shoot. The first photo shoot we had, they actually picked the studio and they had their own photographer. And the studio that they picked, they actually kind of made a mistake because the room was tiny, but it was still really, really cute. But it was hard because we had like products to work with, and we were all falling over each other. And it was like, there was also the photographer and 2 of their staff members came, but also we had our models. So it was just so many people in this tiny little room. So it was really, really funny. They booked us a studio and they didn't realize that it's like literally the size of my bathroom. We are having a cozy time.
We're getting comfortable.
Yeah, we're real best friends now. The models I chose were actually my friends because I had them in mind when I was designing these products. I thought it would be cute to actually see them wear them. I chose Yumechi and my friend Hara, and they honestly look so cute. I was so happy. They really wore the designs well, and they're very good models, so it was just like such a wonderful day and a nice bonding experience for us. And then yeah, we had our first promotional materials for Instagram and for the website. So after that, they opened the Instagram, and they've already started posting sneak peeks of the designs from the designers. The logo they chose for the brand is also really cute, and just in general, I'm really enjoying the vibe of the company and like the aesthetic, and just everything's been surprisingly good. Like, I've been working with them for almost a year and I haven't had any problems. They've always been very receptive and very professional and very polite. So yeah, that's where we're at now. Now I'm really excited for the pop-up. It's on the 27th and 28th, but I will be working on the 28th on the Sunday. If you can come visit me and say hi, that would make me really happy. Now I'm gonna keep designing and proposing new designs and thinking and studying a little bit more about how clothes are made and how I can make something that's comfortable, cute, but also cost effective. Let me know if you'd like me to make another video about this in a few months and see how the brand progresses. I'm having a lot of fun and I really enjoyed people's feedback. I actually have been posting my designs on our Discord, which I'll also link, and it's been fun watching everyone's feedback for that. The clothes I design are obviously very cute and maybe not for everyone, but if at least a few people would enjoy wearing my designs and thought that they were cute, that would make me really happy. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me on this journey. As always, thank you for watching and please subscribe.